In December 2019, the Chinese authorities notified the world that a virus was spreading through their communities. In the following months, it spread to other countries, with cases doubling within days. This virus is the severe acute respiratory syndrome-related coronavirus 2 that causes the disease COVID-19, and that everyone simply calls coronavirus. What actually happens when it infects a human, and what should we all do? Corona may spread via surfaces. Its main way of spreading seems to be droplet infections when people cough, or if you touch someone who is ill and then your face, say rubbing your eyes or nose. The virus starts its journey here. Its destination are the intestines, the spleen, or the lungs. The lungs are lined with billions of epithelial cells. These are the border cells of your body. Corona connects to a specific receptor on its victim's membrane to inject its genetic material. The cells, ignorant of what's happening, executes the new instructions, which are pretty simple. Copy and reassemble. It fills up with more copies of the original virus until it reaches a critical point and receives one final order: self-destruct. The cell sort of meddles away, releasing new corona particles ready to attack more cells. After about 10 days, millions of body cells are infected, and billions of viruses swarm the lungs. The corona is now going to release a real beast on you, your own immune system. As your immune cells pour into the lungs to fight the virus, corona infects some of them and creates confusion. Nearly every important immune reaction is controlled by them. Corona causes infected immune cells to overreact and yell bloody murder. In a sense, it puts the immune system into a fighting frenzy and sends way more soldiers than it should, wasting its resources and causing damage. This might get so bad that it could cause permanent, irreversible damage that leads to lifelong disabilities. In most cases, the immune system slowly regains control, but some cases become severe or even critical because some patients get pneumonia and respiration becomes hard or even fails, and patients need ventilators to survive. The immune system has fought at full capacity for weeks and made millions of antiviral weapons. As 1,000 of bacteria multiply, it's overwhelmed. They enter in the blood and overrun. Death is very likely. Why is this so bad? In a fast pandemic, many people get sick at the same time, and healthcare systems are unable to handle it. There aren't enough resources, like medical staff or equipment like ventilators, left to help everybody. People will die untreated. To avoid this, the world, that means all of us, needs to do what it can to turn this into a slow pandemic. A pandemic is slowed down by the right responses, especially in the early phase, so that everyone who gets sick can get treatment and there's no crunch point with overwhelmed hospitals. Since we don't have a vaccine for corona, we have to specially engineer our behavior. This simply means two things. 1. Not getting infected. 2. Not infecting others. The very best thing you can do is wash your hands. The soap is actually a powerful tool. The coronavirus is encased in what is basically a layer of fat. Soap breaks that fat apart and leaves it unable to infect you. The next thing is social distancing, which is not a nice experience, but a nice thing to do. This means no hugging, no handshakes. It's a really small price to pay. Please remember to like this video and subscribe to this channel for more of such content.